the Paul brothers get a lot of bad rep. Again, fucking Logan Paul looks kind of reptilian. Alright, if you put this man. Jake also kind of looks reptilian, but Logan looks like, dude, what the fuck is this, man? What is this? This looks like a fucking salamander human. What? This guy got printed at a Tesla factory. This guy looks like he's AI, bro. An AI human being. If this guy would ever talk to me, I would just immediately turn around and walk away. There's nothing this fucking guy could ever say for me to be just like, you know, I really, like, I don't know him as a human being at the end of the day, you know, and pic is probably altered. No, man, this used to be like his YouTube profile picture or something. All right. This used to be his Instagram profile picture or some shit. I don't know what it is. But again, man, you know, and Jake, admittedly, he's done stupid shit too. Like, at the end of the day, what fucking influencer isn't controversial? Like, a lot of people see controversy as a way to get viral. And it's going to be bad press most of the time, but these people think and operate on bad press is good press because it is press, you know? So, and we live in an attention, mostly we live in an attention-derived economy. The more you're being talked about, the better. Regardless of bad or good or bad. So these guys have studied social media down to a T. They play the villain. And I don't know them. I don't think I ever will know Logan. I don't really care about Logan Paul like that. But Jake, on the other hand, Jake, I think, is, you know, I kind of look, it's not like I look up to the dude, but I do have some sort of like respect and admiration for the homie. Like, I think he's doing some good. He tries to portray himself as this like evil Iron Man kind of guy, right? But I think it's mostly for the camera. I think he's playing a criminal or a villain just so he can piss a bunch of people off and get, you know, good boxing matches and shit. And he's done incredible things too. Like, what other YouTuber can say they fought Mike Tyson? Regardless if it's in his prime, not. He fucking fought Mike Tyson, bro. He won. Because fucking Mike is like 60 years old. But he got in a ring with fucking Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wanted to fight him. That's how impressive it is. It's not Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson. It's Mike Tyson wanted to fight Jake Paul, of all people. And Mike Tyson's a fan of Jake Paul, bro. He loves him. So that respect, bro, like, that's fucking cool. Like, that just made boxing a joke sport, in my opinion, disrespecting. Yeah, but you gotta understand, these homies just want money, bro, and it's a money-making machine. You know, Jake Paul made like 20 million off of that. God knows how much fucking Mike Tyson made. But they made a lot of money, man. Kudos. It's like the world is a circus type shit, and they're the ones milking fucking endless amounts of money from the spectacle. So props to them, bro, you know? I'm not hating. Like, do I think it's kind of cringe? Maybe. But at the end of the day, Mike Tyson chose to also do that. Like, Mike Tyson sat fucking down. He probably ran the numbers and he's like, I'm definitely doing this. And I'm also a fan of Jake Paul. I want to help him out. I want to do the first, like, it's history. It's like the first Netflix live streamed event. It broke fucking Netflix. They made billions of fucking dollars there. It's like, bruh. And, like, at the end of the day, man, you know, Jake paid homage. Like, Jake was kind of respectful. The fight sucked ass. Alright? The fight was just garbage. But at the least, there are these details that are salvageable. Like, Jake was taking it easy on the mans, and at the end, like the last few seconds, he was literally bowing down when he could have just gone turbo mode and fucked him up. He was just paying homage to the legend, man. So fighting a 59-year-old, yeah, have a little dignity. Again, bro, Mike Tyson, you guys are forgetting this. Mike Tyson chose to do this. It's not a one-man show. It's a two-man dance. It's a dance between two men. And Mike Tyson agreed. Again, whatever you say about it, it happened. Again, is it kind of disrespectful essentially to the sport? Yeah, man. But kudos to both. They made a lot of money. That's it. Exactly. It was for money. Yeah. They obviously... Look, if you don't know it, you're an idiot. Right? If you are not aware of that, you're just... You don't have any brain cells, really. They didn't do it for anything else other than the money. It made just good sense financially. How much money are you going to make? Like $40 million in 3 hours? Let's go for it. That's a good paycheck if you ask me. You make $40 million in 3 hours? Or something like that? Let's go. Most people are never going to see $40 million in their own lifetimes. Like, you see? So, and again, maybe I'm also a little bit biased because I'm also a creator. I'm a YouTuber or whatever. I'm in the space. I think it's fucking, it's crazy. Like, influencer culture, YouTube became fucking mainstream. Like, there was a moment in time where being a YouTuber was kind of like cringe. Or people didn't understand this shit. Now it's the other way around. Everybody wants to be a fucking YouTuber or hang out with YouTubers, and YouTubers are like the biggest meta, bruh. And you see all the famous motherfuckers trying to milk off, you know, big names. Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Logan Paul, like, you know. It's the other way around. Everybody's getting in the industry. Will Smith, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these motherfuckers. It's like when you're a YouTuber, a poppin' YouTuber, you're poppin'. When you're like a famous Twitch streamer, you're a big Twitch streamer, you're poppin'. I Show Speed, Kai Cenat. Like the other day, fucking Linkin Park played a 5-song set from fucking Kai Cenat's living room. And I bet Linkin Park benefited more from playing in Kai Cenat's living room than Kai Cenat benefited from fucking Linkin Park. Like, he's that fucking big. Kai Cenat's hanging out with like LeBron James, The Rock, Kevin Hart. He has Linkin Park playing for him and for his Mafia-thon shit. Like, dude, I Show Speed made a fucking YouTube series with like Tom Brady, arguably the best NFL player ever. I Show Speed is the #1 streamer in the world. And everybody wants to get a piece of fucking Speed. Alright? So this man, like, dude, this guy, Speed, is fucking dominating, bro. And I want to see him fight a 35-year-old pro boxer next time. Well, he did fight Tommy Fury, and he got kind of clapped. Like, Jake's kind of a meme in that way. That he taunts, like, old people and, like, retired UFC fighters. But when he thought he was going to fucking get Tommy Fury. But Tommy Fury ended up clapping him. Tommy Fury, Tommy, little brother of, what's the big guy? What's the heavyweight Fury? It's Tommy Fury and dude, what's the other Fury? Fury Brothers. Fury Brothers. A Fury. This guy. What's his fucking name? Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. Once a heavyweight champion of the world. Got kind of clapped by Alexander Usyk though. Alexander Usyk. But, you know, props to fucking Tyson. Tyson's a great fighter. Great champion too. His younger brother, Tommy Fury, clocked Jake Paul. You could say the fight was close, whatever, bro, whatever. I think Tommy won. Tommy Fury fucking clocked Jake Paul. And ever since, Jake's kind of been a meme. You know? Fight a real boxer, Jake. Fight a real boxer. Jake starts sweating fucking tears. Well, like, he's gonna have his hands full if he's like finding somebody better than Tommy. And dude, but Jake and Logan, you gotta give it to them. They're masters of the craft. Like, they're masters of the social media game. That's why they are who they are, and they are where they are. I think that's very commendable. Now, this reptilian, hell no. I don't have, it's just like, you look at this guy. Let's get a good look. Let's get a good look. Like, this guy has 25% like cobra DNA or rattlesnake DNA, you see? Like, this is not your average human being right here. This is what, like, staring into the void feels like. This is like looking like one of these, a George Bush. It's the same thing. Like, dude, you know you're kind of fucked. It's like you're looking into satanic domain. Yes, I'm going to decrease crime, decrease pollution. I'm going to improve American health care. I'm going to start making world economies flourish. And it's all bullshit. It's all garbage. It's all baloney, bro. You think these two fuckers here are like trying to discuss world peace? Is this Biden and George Bush? You know, last night I gave a speech at, Utah, and I told them Utahns that we were going to increase, income by 20%. But you know what actually happened, Joe? I taxed them 28% more, and now they're all broke. Yeah, I'm going to make a genuine difference in the world. It's me. If you vote for me, I'm going to cure cancer. Cancer will never be a disease anymore. There's going to be world peace. There's going to be equal rights. Women are going to have higher salaries than men, and the air is going to be clean. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking a circus. It's all bullshit. You give me George Bush, you might as well give me Logan Paul. And hell no, bro. I wouldn't trust Logan with anything of mine. I just don't want to be like, And again, maybe Logan is a terrific human being. Maybe on closed doors and no cameras, Logan's actually quite the character. But he just looks like a fucking reptilian. I can't I just can't describe the kind of the ick factor. I don't know, man. And well, in a world where you have two evils, arguably or allegedly, let's say Jake Paul and Logan Paul, and if I had to pick a fucking Paul to spend the rest of my life with in a deserted island in a nuclear apocalypse or something, I'm picking Jake all the time. I'm picking Jake 100%. There is no world where I'm picking Logan. I don't care. I don't care if Logan is taller. Maybe you can use him as a bridge in certain situations. Jake's just the better guy, the better Paul. I think that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, this is a very weird take in itself, just because I really don't know who they are as people. I've just seen their shenanigans online for a while now. And yeah, they both have bad press. They've both fucked up a lot. They both have a lot of controversies and shit. But give me Jake, bro. I'm Team Jake. Team Logan can. Give me Team Jake, bro. I'm Team Jake. It's like the same thing. It's the same thing in Twilight, right? Twilight, the vampire. Team Jacob. Team Edward. See this shit. You're either in one of these teams as a Twilighter. You got the wolf. Are you a wolf or are you a vampire? And in that regard, I am a vampire. I'm Team Edward, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth. So, fuck. I don't want to say fuck Logan Paul, bro, but it's just easy. It's just fucking easy. It's just easy, boys. I know what team I belong in. So and internet troll made fun of the disabled daughter of Deontay Wilder and showed up in his gym. He must have gotten completely annihilated or something. He must have gotten like close to being disabled type shit. Because there are certain lines that you do not cross, man. Like, if you're going to be doing that, you should kind of, like, isolate yourself or go to therapy, bro. Like, you're an idiot if you're going to be making fun of a disabled person or a special person. You don't control those kind of things, right? Nobody chooses to be born disabled or special or whatever. I think that's the most fucking honorless, dishonorable things. And his trainers had to restrain him. Yeah, they probably fucking, like, this guy must have wanted to cause serious damage. Again, if I have a special daughter or a son or handicapped and I caught anybody making fun of him or her, I wouldn't necessarily take it to violence, but I just wouldn't talk to that person ever. I wouldn't really care about this person, really. I wouldn't factor in what this person had to say, or his opinion wouldn't matter to me, really. That's just like a garbage level human being. So I don't really care about garbage. And he was world champion heavyweight boxer at the time. Shit, bro. Yeah, but see, people are stupid. Like, it's very sad to just know that exists. It's like, bro, what did his daughter ever do to you for you to become a terrible fucking person? Like, nothing. So you're just garbage as a human being. And, you know, talking about Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like, we only know what we see of them online, right? It's all over the internet. Like, there could be a probable chance, if we're really being realistic, that homie's actually solid. He could be a good friend. He could be a good brother, a good son. I don't know, maybe there's probably a lot of good qualities that Logan could have. Again, all we're seeing is like their behavior and their decision making on the internet, and they do a lot of things just to grow out their channels and their brands, even if it's to play a supervillain type shit, you know. Maybe Logan Paul is actually a good guy, you know? He could be a stellar human being. But the evidence, or like just what he's done online, is... it's just like, you know, it's just... Again, I personally wouldn't want to associate with Logan Paul, just because of the track record that he has. I wouldn't mind associating myself with Jake. Like, that's how biased I am. That's how badly I think Logan Paul's track record over the internet over the years has been. So, has Jake done stupid things? Yeah. Like, everybody makes mistakes. We're all fucked up. And we all make fucked up choices or decisions at one point in our lives, and we certainly have things and moments we're not proud of. I bet, you know, they are certainly aware of that, but I just think Jake Paul is the better Paul brother, period. And, you know, Jake doesn't have going to a Japan and recording a person who killed himself in like a suicide forest. And Logan has Crypto Zoo as well, the fucking one of the most gigantic crypto scams in the 21st century. And again, like, when I look at this, when I see this, it could be any picture really. Like, that one may be generated, but when I look at this guy, it just speaks like reptilian to me, you know? He's not fucking human. He's darkness incarnate. He knows how to blend in with like shit and whatnot, but and the audacity to show up at his gym like, I smell he was special. Nah, bro, he was just stupid. Really, he's just an idiot. Like, again, like, some people honestly are are a different breed of human, bro, and he just happens to be one. Like, you know, you're gonna taunt a world champion boxer. Not only that, you're gonna call his daughter fucking retarded or stupid or whatever, and then you're gonna show up at his gym when you're like an average civilian. Like, what do you think this man's brain is thinking of or going through? Like, it's all fucking mad lad, bro. It's all garbage mostly. Like, again, anybody who is like making terrible observations and comments about a condition you have no control over. Again, like, you don't pick the family one you're born into, and you don't pick, like, the lottery. Like, it's a lottery, man. You might be born 100% healthy, or you might be born with something wrong. It's not your fault, man. Like, you don't control that. I bet if we were able to, like, create ourselves as characters like you were to create them on an MMO, like, you're going to max out your stats, right? Because objectively, the more stats you have, the better. The more strength stat you have, the stronger. The more intelligence stat you have, the smarter. The more agility stat you have, the faster. Like, I would max myself out if it were up to me. But it's not up to me, you know? You don't get any choice in creating your own character. You can't customize yourself in a character creation window and then spawn. It's a lottery. And any person who legitimately makes fun of that is just garbage. You're just pathetic, bro. You're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. And it's not like you need to end up in an asylum or a prison, but you definitely need to take some time to just, like, you know, figure out what it is that you have so much of a problem with people who are born a certain way. Like, yeah, you could say, okay, that he was born special, but you are legitimately fucking garbage. I'd rather be special or retarded than a garbage human fucking being 100% of the time. So it's just, again, you're not in the minds of these people. You're never gonna know why they think the way they think or how or whatever. It's just a big question mark sign. It's like, and it is what it is. It's like, and it'll always be like that. There's always going to be idiots. There's always going to be garbage disguised as human being. But hey, man, I rather, it's just like, next, you know, like, let's actually talk about something nice. Not that I don't want to talk about this or anything, but, you know, I'd rather talk about a million different things than, like, stupid people or garbage humans. So to do the devil's advocate, as long as you don't have a condition, you can grind strength, agility, and intelligence. You might be able to grind agility and strength, but intelligence would definitely be the hardest stat to grind. Like, you can do, it's easier to change your body and get stronger or get faster than get smarter. I think that's my opinion. Could be different, though. But yeah, man. You know, when I look into when I look at this guy, when I look at the homie, I'm like, you know, and what the homie's done. Again, there's two things that really stand out above from the rest. One, he decided to vlog, and he thought it was going to be, you know, amazing to vlog a guy who hung himself. He was already dead in a forest in Japan, in like a suicide forest. He thought it was the best executive decision to vlog there. Like, what kind of fucking terrible are you? Like, dude, like, again, I kind of understand. It's like, oh my god, it's gonna go viral. But you, like, bruh, dude, it's a fucking dead person. Have some respect, my G. Like, why do you have to film everything? Why don't you film then you taking a shit in the toilet? Like, if you're gonna film a fucking dead guy, you might as well film everything in between. And then the apology video that like, dude, Again, this is universally Logan Paul apology. Look at this shit. Like, okay. So sorry. We gotta watch this shit again. I think this is the time where we go over like YouTube tiers, YouTube apology videos. Alright? It may take more grinding for intelligence, but it would still work. Yeah, if it's a video game, sure, bro. So look at this, Mark. Look at this. You might not even know what this is. Oh my God, bro. Okay, to give you a little bit of context, the video, as you can see, it's called So Sorry. It's titled So Sorry. Why is it so sorry? And again, the like to dislike ratio, 1.7 million likes, 2.6 million dislikes. And look at this. You got beef here. Canadians got beef right now. Canadians, when they accidentally bump someone on the shoulder, 93,000 likes. Crazy, huh? So context. He films this apology video, or he's so sorry because he recorded, again, he recorded a person who had committed suicide in a suicide forest in Japan. So let's see what this man has to say.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
Yeah.
I'm simply here to apologize.
Yeah.
So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions.
Is he reading from a fucking teleprompter, bro? Like, what is he looking at? Is he looking into your soul? Or is he looking into a teleprompter and looking into your soul at the same time?
Please don't. They do not deserve to be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious. Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better.
Yeah.
I will be better. Thank you.
No, get the fuck. I mean, look. Ah, man. Wow. Again, this is YouTube history. This video should be like, it's YouTube memorabilia regardless. But it's just like, dog. Again, I don't think anything about this guy right here is genuine. Again, when I look at this guy and just his entire track record, he says, I'm going to do better. And then you shortly follow with CryptoZoo. Again, investigating Logan Paul's biggest scam. CryptoZoo. you got to look into CryptoZoo to understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Severe.
Dude, again, absolutely insane. And for someone, if someone filmed the dead body of a family member who endgamed for content, I would do things. Look, millions of people would. Again, that is just like, it's such a fucking bonkers decision. Again, as a content creator, I can understand. I even have some empathy towards Logan's greed, or like his desire to do the most outlandish thing to get viral or to get clicks. But filming a dead person in a place where people go to willingly die, isn't it? All right? Like, again, this YouTube video exists. So sorry. Because his team, or he, most of all, he thought it would have been a brilliant idea to like film a dead person hanging from a tree in a suicide forest. That is just like, Jesus Christ. That is so fucked up, man. And then you follow his shit. You follow up with CryptoZoo. I mean, holy shit, man. Holy shit, bro.